What is up, home workout and bodyweight exercise fans? In today's video of Home Eat Muscle, I'll be answering a question of yours once again. This question was asked by Gabber Nagy. No idea how you pronounce that, sorry if I slaughtered your name. And Gabber asked, how many reps should you do, especially with when it comes to bodyweight exercise and home workouts? So this is going to be pretty similar with my previous question, how much should you rest? And you basically need to train through the whole spectrum of strength related reps. That means you should train between 1 and 15 reps if you want to grow stronger, and sometimes even more. Even going up to 20 has benefits. So if you want to get ripped, if you want to get big, if you want to build more muscle, you have to work on that whole rep range. I specified between 5 and 15 reps, focusing in that range. Some exercises you can go a little bit higher, we'll talk about that a little bit later. And the reason you have to train through this whole spectrum of strength reps is because it used to be a common belief that you can train for myofibrillar hypertrophy, which is hypertrophy of your muscle fibers, basically meaning that how your muscle fibers grow due to the increase of myofibrils in the muscle fibers, which was related to low reps. So people used to say that you should stick to between 1 and 5 to 8 reps maximum to work on that myofibrillar hypertrophy. And if you want to work on that sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, which is basically the hypertrophy of the fluid in your muscles, increasing that more fluidy portion of the muscle, which is basically muscle glycogen, which is basically your muscle's fuel. It's like think of it as muscle sugar, and it's also the proteins in the sarcoplasm. So the bodybuilders would always say that you have to work, not all of them of course, a lot of them knew this shit before research made it more clear nowadays that you need both of them, but a lot of bodybuilders used to say that you have to work on high rep ranges to increase that sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. And the truth is that if you want to get big, you need both. Recent studies show that you can't really isolate, you can't really train for only for one thing. You get both sarcoplasmic and both myofibrillar hypertrophy from all rep ranges, meaning from 1 to 15 or even 20 rep ranges, because first of all, it's an individual thing, so it depends also in your body, in your DNA, in your specific the way your body's made. And we also know that you need to focus on both if you want to get the best results. So I don't want to go too much into anatomical details and how for example, low reps also stimulate more motor units, more basically you teach your body to recruit more muscles, more muscle fibers, muscle groups. Motor units are basically more neurons connected to muscle fibers. So once you learn to stimulate more of a muscle, a bigger part of a muscle, you can get more work done. And with high reps, you also work on other stuff like that pump, like that burn, which is basically metabolic stress, which, as I said in my previous video, you need both metabolic stress, meaning reps that stimulate that burning feeling, and you need both mechanical stress, which is heavier loads. So both have benefits. That is why you have to work on both of these if you want to get the best results. The way I always approach this ever since I wrote my first book, where I talk about this, is I always start from 5 reps. Why I don't go lower? Well, I don't think that going a lot lower than 5 reps is possible with bodyweight exercises while getting a good response from your muscles. 5 reps are pretty good, a perfect beginner's point to start from the lower range of the spectrum, and build that up to 12 to 15 reps, I would say. And you know, start with progression that you're comfortable with in an exercise. So let's say maybe you can't even do push-ups. Start on your knees and start with 5 reps. Once you get stronger, kick it up a notch and go up to 8 reps, go up to 10. Once you can do 12, move on to a more difficult progression. Do like normal push-ups. And after that, continue improving and getting stronger and move on to one-arm push-ups. And that's the most important key. That's the one thing I want you to keep from this video, is that if you want to get big and if you want to get ripped, you have to be getting stronger. If you're getting stronger, your body will improve, will build more muscle. You can't get stronger without building more muscle, you know, unless you're restricting your calories. So focus on getting stronger, focus on working on the whole spectrum of the rep range. I almost said the whole rectum. Anyway, you can make fun of me below in the comment section once again. Focus on all those reps, focus on getting stronger, focus on the mind and muscle connection. So, you know, it's not just about meaningless reps. I talk a lot about this. I've made a playlist with all my mind to muscle connection videos, and you'll get ripped. That was all. I hope this video helps, and until next time, keep on training.